I'm Jake Bruton, and today on the Build Show, I have a special guest, Jose Caldera, who is our attorney here at Arrow Building. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we are going to start a business today. What do I do? No, take a second, introduce yourself, Jose.
Sure. So my name is Jose Caldera. I'm a business attorney here in Columbia, Missouri. I'm with the law firm of Smith Lewis. I've been practicing for 15 years now, representing Arrow for quite some time. And I focus primarily on business litigation and business transactional. So I've kind of seen it all from a business standpoint. And there are some common pitfalls that we can avoid if you set up your business correctly.
Yeah. So I talk constantly when I talk to people about how to run a business and running your own business, that like our industry, more than many others, is populated by carpenters that happen to run businesses instead of business owners that happen to be carpenters.
Sure.
And I think it's because so many people in our industry have like deep passion and love for the craft and a love for what we do and working with our hands. And because there is a low barrier of entry, you don't have to borrow hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to start a business in this industry most of the time. There are people that get into business and start their own thing just because they can, which can be a good thing. It means that there is accessibility where there might not be in other industries, but it also means that there are people starting businesses that have zero business experience, zero training, and zero information as to where to start.
Sure.
And so I think we're going to have the LLC conversation to start out with today. And this will just be like our base.
Sure.
And maybe this is part of a larger series over time, but we're not just going to say I own a business and start contracting. We have to file paperwork. We have to start a business somehow.
So that fundamental point is a great starting point, because a lot of folks will just hang up their shingle and just go out there and start doing work, right? Go out and do carpentry work, whatever it is. You need to understand that from a business standpoint, there's two major things you're going to have to consider as you own a business. Liability risk for you as a business owner, and then taxes. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about taxes because I'm not an accountant. What I tell a lot of new clients is your two best relationships should be with an accountant and an attorney, in that order. Your accountant will take care of you long term. Your attorney should be able to set you up so you're protected.
And I'll add one more: insurance.
Insurance.
The third on that stack is insurance.
Very good point. So from when you're setting up your business, the first question you need to ask is, look, do I want to try to insulate myself and my family's personal assets from whatever it is that I'm going to do? And my recommendation would be, yes, you should. If you want to insulate yourself and protect yourself from the blowback of anything you're going to do, so let's say you go do some carpentry work and you do something that's deficient, or something goes wrong and somebody gets hurt, you want to make sure that if that person comes after you, they have to go through something else before they get to your personal assets. That's where an LLC comes into play.
Even if you are 25 years old, you're not married, and you are living in an apartment and you don't even own your pickup, even if you're saying like, I don't have assets that need protecting, first of all, you're probably going to be working towards someday having things that you might not want to lose. And second of all, you still don't want to be out there and at risk. I don't think that there's a situation where you're like, nah, we don't need to do this.
Because if you choose to just operate on your own without an LLC and somebody sues you and gets a judgment against you, that is now part of your credit record long term, and it could affect future financing. It could affect a variety of things. So it's a bad idea, and it's very rare that I'm ever going to encourage somebody to not form an LLC for whatever their business operation is, especially in Missouri, where it's very cheap to file the paperwork to set up an LLC. Now, we'll talk about what it takes to set up an LLC properly, but to literally just form one, it's $51 in Missouri. And you file one piece of paper with the Missouri Secretary of State saying, I want my LLC to be named this. Here's who you can contact if ever the LLC gets in trouble. You should absolutely do it.